Good Tuesday, everyone. The snow map this morning shows snow all the way down to Tennessee. In fact, even extremely north Georgia. Some of the counties in the northern Georgia region even have snow this morning. So, wow, what an Arctic blast this was, right? That was quite the wild ride. I had to go to Cookeville yesterday afternoon into the evening. I had to go down to Tennessee Tech. And man, that was white knuckle driving going down, but it was major white knuckle driving coming back last night. I thought, my goodness, I mean, the interstate and Highway 62 were both terrible, but made it back safe and sound. And I tell you what, I was thinking while I was doing that white knuckle driving, I thought, Mark, are you sure you like snow as much as you say you do? And I do. I love snow. Just have to get out in it every once in a while. Upper Cumberland Fair Credit Union brings us our weather headlines. It is a sunny and warmer Tuesday. Big warming trend begins tomorrow. Next week, I'm having to keep an eye out for the potential for strong storms. Yeah, welcome to November in Tennessee. Today's level of concern, we're level 2. It's a meteorologist mark weather alert day because of these bitter cold morning temperatures and still slick spots remaining on area roads. Our hourly temperature forecast, as you can see, temperatures really rise quickly. We'll probably be above freezing by mid-morning for most of the plateau, getting up into the low 40s by this afternoon. Some southwest winds will help, will help with that. And look at those overnight lows in the 30s. It's a far cry from the teens of last night. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. Don't forget to remember today is Veterans Day. If you know anyone who has served or is serving, be sure and thank them for that service. My goodness, what a debt we owe to those folks. Southwest winds at 10, gusting to 20 today. We'll shoot our temperatures up into the low 40s under mostly sunny skies. Wednesday, southwest winds at 15, gusting to 25, so it gets even windier, but that pushes us up into the mid-50s. We're in the upper 50s on Thursday, low 60s on Friday, upper 60s on Saturday. Can you believe that? That is quite the temperature roller coaster ride to go from 17, 18, 19 degrees last night to back up into the 60s by Friday. Weichert Realtors bring us our extended threats. Next week looking active for at least a couple of rounds of potential heavy rain and strong storms. So yeah, November is the change of seasons month on steroids around here. So that's why we have our secondary peak for severe weather in this month as well. So always watching these systems as they come through. On this day in weather history, brought to us by B&H Storm Shelters, 1960, an unusually strong cold outbreak produces a low of 19 at Crossville. We may have broke that last night at the airport. I did here at the house, but we have to go by the official site at the Crossville Airport. 1911, the central U.S. experiences is perhaps its most dramatic cold wave of record. Kansas City had a high that day of 76 degrees. The Arctic front moves through and temperatures plummet. By the afternoon, it was cold enough for snow, so they hit that 76 that morning. By the afternoon, it was cold enough for snow. By midnight, the temperature had dropped to 11. Oklahoma City had a record high of 83, only to be followed by a record low that night of 17 after the front came through. And they weren't through dropping. That was just before midnight. In southeast Kansas, the temperature at Independence plunged from 83 to 33 in just 1 hour. The Arctic cold front produced severe thunderstorms and tornadoes, go figure, right, in the Mississippi Valley, and a blizzard in the Ohio Valley. So yeah, it can be quite active this time of the year. Case in point, we have snow cover on the 11th of November all the way down into Tennessee, Kentucky, western North Carolina. So my goodness, this has been an Arctic outbreak that we won't soon forget. That is for sure. Kind of makes you wonder what's in store for us for the rest of the winter, right? You folks have a wonderful Tuesday and keep looking up. Again, don't forget today is Veterans Day. So don't forget to take a moment to reflect on that. For even more weather information, download that Meteorologist Mark app. It's free, or visit meteorologistmark.com.